the tube sites fucked up the industry.
Yes.
You know, everyone says, "Oh no, porn is still a multi-billion-dollar industry," but it is.
No.
If it is, it's definitely not as many billions as it used
No.
to be. You know, I know a lot of companies. I'm not going to put anyone out there, but I know a lot of companies who aren't shooting anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I know companies that have shut down.
Mm-hmm.
Companies who are, if they are getting new content, they're just licensing it from overseas.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're not actually creating it themselves because it's become too expensive for a limited amount of return.
Mm-hmm.
Because ultimately
It's going to get stolen.
it's going to get stolen.
Mm-hmm.
And not only will it get stolen, but it doesn't seem like the court systems really care all that
Right.
much about protecting copyright when it comes to porn, because
Mm-hmm.
it's porn,
Mm-hmm.
and that's just how it's looked upon. You know, like I know, you know, like I've talked about, you know, the process of this, where, you know, you have sites like X Videos and I guess X Hamster, which are both owned by the same people, where, you know, tons of this company's scenes would end up online. They would contact them. They would take a long time to take it down, and by the time they take it down, someone else had uploaded some new shit, and essentially, you know, you have some porn like super fans who will continue to pay for it and so forth, you know, pay for new material. But I think the majority of humans out there are like, all right, I can go on X Videos. There's
And get it
thousands of
for free.
movies. I can get off, and I'm, you know, it was free. Quality wasn't as great, but fuck it. I got what I wanted out of it. I'm gonna go and make a sandwich and go about my day. And when you have that, it's not the porn companies being cheap. It's just
It's
that's just, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm not going to pay you $1,000 if I'm going to make 500 off this scene. It's just,
Yeah.
it's not going to happen. And, you know, everyone I think has felt the pinch of this, even the, you know, the bigger companies like Vivid and so forth. So how do you think that things could really progress when you have this type of situation?
You know, I don't know. I'm being honest. I don't know. Because like you said, there's a lot of companies that have folded under.
Yeah.
Especially a lot of the black companies has folded
Yeah.
under. And you know, you can want and wish for new blood. I think it's a new company out right now. Was it Archangel or something like that? A new type of company, but I don't know if they can ever bounce back. I guess it's, you know, like the music business. Remember they was, you know, stealing from that. You know,
It's
like
a little
that.
different though in the music industry, because even if sales suffer, you could still go on tour.
Right,
And,
you know,
and there's still publishing, which is intact. You know, and you know how that works. And you know, and even with sales, there's been, you know, there's iTunes, there's Spotify. There's still income streams, and you know, you could legally go after people and sue
Right.
them, and you will ultimately, you know, even, you know, if you, for example, look at like the Blurred Lines song, you know, with Robin Thicke and
Right.
Pharrell, you know, Marvin Gaye's family sued him and won millions of dollars because they felt like they took parts of a Marvin Gaye song
Right.
into theirs, but porn doesn't really have that so much.
Right.
So, you know, it's not gonna be affected in the same way that music is.
No, not at the end of it.
Yeah.
But then there is other ways that porn stars can make money. And the thing is, everyone is not a porn star. And that's what we got to be real about.
Yeah.
Everyone is not a porn star. Everyone is not an adult film star. So if that person could take a brand and be able to travel and do hosting or, you know, feature dancing or, you know, merchandising and stuff like that, they can make money, you know, from that, from even owning their own stuff on their websites and doing things of that,
Right.
you know, doing custom videos, doing, you know, different things like that. So it is ways that they can still make money
Right.
in doing it, but it's about building, you know, that brand so it can happen.
Yeah, but you know, but you also have, for example, when you talk about the hostings and and that type of thing. I mean, now you have Instagram, where a lot of girls,
Use that.
you know, just use that. Just, hey, you know, let me go get some plastic surgery, put a bunch of thirst trap photos up, and next thing you know, I'm getting booked to host parties and, you know, travel around. You know, I mean, like, you know, shout out to Amber Rose. You know, I mean, her are very cool, but she gets paid a lot of money really because she has a hot Instagram page.
Right.
And you know, she's got, you know, she's connected to a couple celebrities and, you know, throughout her life and so forth. But that's it. You know, it's not like she's a singer
Right.
or a producer or an actress, you know, like not a, you know, she's not famous for that. She's famous as being an attractive girl who takes hot photos.
Right.
So do you think that a lot of girls are just saying, well, I'd rather just go this route than go porn?
They could. That could be it. Shit, strippers make more money than porn stars do, you know, do these days.
These days?
So it could be. I mean, like I said, the money is the pay rate, especially when it comes to women of color, is not there. And also, how many women of color are contract girls?
Are there contract girls still?
Yeah.
Just period?
Yeah. It's
Really?
well, Wicked still have contract girls.
Vivid doesn't.
No, Vivid doesn't.
Yeah, I actually I talked to what's his name, Steve Hirsch about
Yeah.
it, and he said, yeah, we don't. And
No.
that was their thing. The Vivid contract.
Yeah.
Girl, that was like what girls aspired to
Yeah.
at a certain point, and they don't have any.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you have a lot of companies that, you know, kind of use, you know, a certain girl and will put her on a lot of box covers and just push her and push her and push her. You don't have that many when it comes to, you know, women of color. You don't have that many companies that's doing that anymore. They're even able to do that anymore.
I just usually judge people by the tone that they use when they say it. So it's been used as both on a regular basis. So, I mean, it is what it is though.
Listen, I think they need this. I think it's a few things they need to do. I think Ku Klux Klan members need to not be able to wear hoods no more. We need to see who's behind those motherfucking hoods. When those flags, and I think that the flag, you should still be able to fly it on your personal. Like you can still have it on your cars.